I tell you that Nigeria did not just become dysfunctional, it was designed that way from the very beginning. Not accidental, not by chance, but by a deliberate structure. Now, in this video, I'm gonna be giving you historic evidence from before independence to today, and you will understand why Nigeria keep repeating the same failure over and over, no matter who is in power. Now, here's where the problems begin. Nigeria is looking like a country that is struggling to work. There is corruption, there is division, there is instability. But what if the real problem is deeper than bad leadership? What if the system itself is broken? Let's go back to history. You see, in 1914, that is when the amalgamation of Nigeria happened. The British colonial officer, Lord Lugard, amalgamated the northern and the southern protectorate. These were two separate set of people with different ideology, different belief, and different system of leadership, just brought together like that. No consensus, no agreement, no form of referendum. It was just different set of people with different religious belief and different culture, and they were forced into one nation to make it convenient for the Britain to govern. Now, does that sound like nation building? Certainly not. That's looking more of like a forced coexisting together. Now, don't get it wrong. The North was governed indirectly, preserving traditional rulers. The South was westernized, educated, and economically active. From the beginning, Nigeria was built on imbalance. One side was well educated, while the other side was not very, very educated. Now, we fast forward to the 1960s when Nigeria gained independence. Instead of unity, Nigeria became a playground for power struggle. Different political parties were formed, not on ideology but based on tribal alignment and affiliation. We have the Northern People's Congress, which were basically the North, and we also have the Action Group, which was mostly the West, and we have the National Council of Nigerian Citizens, and that was basically mostly by the East. Leaders didn't think of Nigeria first. They thought of tribe first. How do you build a nation where everyone is protecting their own corner, protecting their own personal interest, protecting their ethnicity? These are the major problems that are manifesting today. Now, let's fast forward to post-independence. After independence, then came crisis upon crisis. First of all, there was this 1966 coup, and then ethnic killings, and the ultimate, the civil war. Over 1 million people died, not because Nigeria failed, but because the cracks were always there, and any slight fracture crack it open. Let's look at politically afterward. Since then, power has always remained a battle of the North versus the South, the military versus civilian, the allied versus civilian, and even democracy hasn't fixed these differences over the years. There is also the division of religion that is always there, and elections are always characterized by ethnic calculation, religious alignments, and power rotations, not based on competence. Have you ever asked yourself why merit rarely wins in Nigerian politics? It will also interest you to know that religion have also played a significant role in what Nigeria has become today. You see where the Christian versus Islam, Sharia law debate, sectarian conflict, and you discover Yoruba fighting Hausa, Fulani, Igbo fighting Yoruba. It's a kind of ethnic battle, and that is happening up to now. Instead of the diversity being strength, it has become a weapon to destabilize the country. We've seen some historic facts that proves that this problem did not just emanate out of nowhere. We've seen that the history has proven that Nigeria was built on a faulty foundation. Now let's look at the current reality of how these things are playing out in our modern day Nigeria. Today in Nigeria, you still struggle with insecurity, economic instability. There is serious distrust in the government. Youth are continually frustrated, and every election cycle, the same pattern repeats itself. So here's the uncomfortable truth. I know most of you might not agree with this. Nigeria's problem isn't just bad leadership. It is a system that was never properly designed to unite its people, a structure that rewards division and punishes unity. See, I'm going to be asking you this hard question, and I hope you answer them sincerely. What if Nigeria was never meant to succeed as one nation? And why do same problem keep coming back year in, year out? Now, this one is, who really benefits when Nigeria divides? If you're able to answer this question, it should tell you the trajectory Nigeria is going. Now, this may look like a soft landing for most people, even though it's not an excuse, but just take this from me. Nigeria wasn't doomed by its people. It was shaped by history in a way that made it unity a kind of impossible. But here is the truth. Design is not destiny. System can be changed. Mindsets can evolve. So if you believe Nigeria can still work, then the first step is understanding why it hasn't. So here on this channel, we bring you a lot of stories, history, facts about Nigeria and how we can make it work and have a united nation. If you believe in this country called Nigeria and you really want it to work, kindly like this video, subscribe for more breakdowns, and always comment your thought. Let me leave you with this line. Was Nigeria designed to fail, or are we failing to redesign it? And even if Nigeria was designed with the intention that it was gonna fail, we can change it and make something out of it. Destiny can be changed, even if it was predetermined. We can take it upon ourselves to make sure that we change it for good.